Hello guys, my name is Julia and welcome to my channel. Here I speak about astrology, feminine and masculine, inner power and the balance between all of these energies. And today's topic is going to be Aquarius era and how it's going to influence each of us and how we can actually influence and be the part of this collective, because Aquarius energy is about being the collective. First, what I wanted to say to you is that the idea to make this video appeared somewhere in winter time. And since then, I was making some small notes, was thinking about it, trying to tune into these energies, making some research, analysis, thinking about this topic deeper, so I could just share with you what exactly appeared in my head, because I suppose that's kind of interesting angle on the topic of Aquarius era. So as you already for sure know, that there are different visions on if Aquarius era is already started or Aquarius era is going to start in 150 years and different options like that. But for sure what we can see is that Aquarius era is 100% already has impact on us. And by the level of huge growth in technology and creation of internet, AI, all of these futuristic things which revolutionize our existence. So Aquarius energy is about doing something drastically change, like revolutionary change. And that's what we know this about, like rebellious energy. During the last 100 years, this is a huge jump in the interconnectedness of humans on the different levels, because only 100 years ago humanity could communicate with small circle of people. Right now we have the ability to literally be in touch with whoever we want in the world. We can use our social media to share different things. We can learn from different people. So it's a great information exchange, and this is actually what is happening already. So it's what already is like a manifestation of what is going on the energy level with us as a humanity. So the collective energy of the humanity raised to that level of cooperation energetically. So person's chakral system, like our energy centers, started to be on such level of development, so we communicate with each other on that level, that we could manifest on the physical level such things which literally show how huge like net we are all have. So that's why I'm saying that doesn't really matter when exactly is the starting point of this era, but what's important for us to know is what this energy actually essentially is about and how it all happened. Because maybe if you're already in astrology, you know that there are in Vedic system, it's the Mahadasha system exists, it's the periods of different planets. So when one period finishes, and usually it's like years, so one period finishes and another one is going to start, but the results or something about the new period is already happening. And why it is like this? Because on the energy level nothing happens, like one energy goes like click and another one starts. It's not like that. It's cyclic, because one energy slowly merging in another energy. This is the process of evolution of something. And so the essence of one energy, which was Pisces energy, slowly evolutionized in another way of energy. And so this energy we call Aquarius. And so this process of transitioning, I suppose we are somewhere here. And what does it mean for us? First, let's think about what is Pisces era. And like Pisces energy is the last astrological sign, and it's the same as 12th house. So everything connected to connection to the divine, because we know that 12th house and Pisces energy can be connected to illusions, but actually this is the going beyond the logical and material and grounded vision. Also, it's about losses. Again, it's not about just losing something, but it's losing the ignorance and stepping into different, like higher levels of spiritual growth. I mean, I'm sorry, I will use the same words and they sound like cliche just because I'm not native speaker, so for me it's not easy to use every time something new, but I hope you understand what exactly I mean. Also 12th house is connected to, as we know, that it's the moksha trikon. Moksha means liberation. So 4th, 8th house and 12th house, they're connected to liberation. So the translation which people usually use to this is that this is the ending of birth on the planet Earth. But we are actually choosing to be born on the planet Earth. So if we are choosing, so what the point of being liberated from it? And so, on my opinion, this liberation is about losing and kind of liberating from the lower levels of perception, the reality. So it's like when you are in a low vibes, and then some energies connected to your 12th house happening, and so you are losing something, like some cycle, because this is the end of cycle. So some cycle is ending in your perception about something, and so you are liberated from old patterns. And the Pisces era was supposed to be cleansing the humanity from the low vibrational patterns and kind of focusing more on the spiritual side, like when you are connected to the divine energy through your own spirit. So when you are doing spiritual practices, again, the Pisces energy and the 12th house energy, when you are not being isolated, but you are being in solitude, isolating yourself from other people's energies and from all of the energies. And so you are going within and you are connecting to the higher consciousness, and you're connecting to self, and you're building this connection. And this is how you're starting like building the awareness of that fact that you're not just a human in the physical body. You're not like bones and meat and you're gonna die, but this is something much deeper, that beyond all of this vision. And on my opinion, this is exactly why religions started to be. Like, I'm not talking about what is already now, because what people did with it, rewritten different books to manipulate the society because they needed something from them, because it's a form of power. People believe that, so they know how to use it. So all of what's happening right now, this is what people did to religions. But in the beginning, those teachings, like in this kind of raw form, they were about and they were actually on the different parts of the planet to guide humanity to this divinity in self, to connect, not to separate self from the God, but to find the God inside of self. But not like you are a God, but this is your part of the divine. The universe is experience self through you, and so you're the part of this divine energy. And I suppose that was actually the purpose of all of those Pisces energy vibration, which should have connect people to the higher levels of consciousness. And right now we are slowly moving from this kind of focus to the so we were supposed to be opening the connection to the divine, and right now cooperate in a very wonderful way as a humanity. But I don't think that we actually did it really well during the Pisces era, and right now we are entering the Aquarius era, and this is where we are facing different pluses and minuses of this time, and what actually is about. So this is about cooperating as like I am an individual and I am being who I am, and I'm investing my energy into community. So it's like I'm investing what I have. For example, the things which I was doing in my life, and I was like spending a lot of time like studying something or something like that, I can share it with humanity. The same people who do, for example, some art or some music or whatever they do, everyone grows as an individual self. So this axis of Leo and Aquarius is at work, because we cannot look at one energy like Aquarius without taking into consideration the existence of Leo, because this is axis and this is the same coin. It's just two different sides. And just the point of the Aquarius era is the focus is more on the collective, but using your Leo energy, like being the strong individual and being the part of the collective. Because if we talk only about Leo, these people struggle, like with dominant Leo energies, they struggle to be the part of the collective. They don't understand the equality. They understand that they are important, their needs are important. Like, look at me, I want to be on the spotlight, I know how cool I am, listen to me, I know better. Like all of this kind of dominance in some way. So this is Leo energy. They are very aware of what's going on inside, but they're energetically disconnected to the world, and they actually like to feel the part of the group. They enjoy it. They always enjoy to feel connected to something. But usually they understand being the part of the group, like being the leader of the group. This is a form of this. But if something is happening with their sun energy, they struggle to be the part of the group. And so they think that this is a mentality of Leo. It's someone have to be on the top. If it's me or if somebody else. If someone else, I feel bad. If it's me, I feel cool, but I'm not on the equal level. So this is one edge of this same coin. And another edge is Aquarius, when it goes to the way like when person sacrifices their own individuality for the needs of the humanity. So the person is not seeing self as important, but seeing everyone as equal. That's why people with Aquarius energy struggle to realize their own importance and to shine really strongly and to go in this leadership position, because for them equality with everyone is important. So they are struggle to be somewhere in some place in this position of guidance somewhere, like being the leader of something, because it's like putting yourself kind of upper or higher. And so the person with a strong Aquarius energy, they are easily get along with any kind of group because they easily feel the vibe and they easily know this is in their energy how to merge with this group and be the part of it. And so this what actually requires from us on this era is to find the strengths of Leo inside of self, but find a way to invest this energy, like to find a way to be the part of the society and to be the part of the community and in the whole collective. And that's why we are in this era of sharing everything through social media, so we can guide and teach our people in different ways by our own self. So like sharing our own experience, because Aquarius energy is very futuristic. It wants us kind of innovation, something new, something different. And like 50, 70 years ago, people couldn't even think about the possibilities to just, for example, being a carpenter in their garden, and then having millions of people seeing and wanting him to teach them what he's doing, and he can also earn money just doing that same thing in his garden. So this leap of innovation, this is the presence of Aquarius right now. And by the way, I guess on Aquarius era we are going to communicate with aliens, and the connection with those level of creatures gonna have place here, because the connection of humanity with the high levels of creatures on Earth during Pisces era was mostly by those who started those religions, and right now it will be more on the level of cooperation, co-creation, on the level of like our race and another races. And so, by the way, I know that you may be thinking that it's crazy or it's scary. In my opinion, it's absolutely not scary, and I very much recommend you to watch the video. I put the link just below. This is a woman, her name is DOLORES CANNON, maybe you know about her. And so she's super interesting. She explains who she is and what she's doing in this video, and this is exactly the interview about the aliens and about the UFOs and all of these topics. And those creatures are not actually danger. This is the problem of humanity, that we are always waiting for the threat on the outside. But the point is that the real threat is actually inside of us, in our heads, in our visioning. Because by visioning we are building our reality. And we don't have to actually be afraid of aliens or any creatures who can come and destroy planet, because we're actually doing everything to do it by ourselves. This is the essence of this energy, to become one working organism, which is working harmoniously, with a help to each other, with a kindness to each other. And as I'm from Ukraine, I saw how this works. Like when the war started, like all the people were working together like one organism. We felt our strength, we felt our power when we were helping each other, when we are helping volunteers, volunteers helping our army. Army is like literally doing the hardest part, but they know that they have volunteers behind their backs. They know that they have families who gather money and send them equipment. We help them so much in different way and still helping, that we all feel that we are powerful. I realized how important for us as humanity to not fight with each other, but actually realize that when we are cooperating with each other, we are like one big powerful organism. I think this is the lesson of Aquarius era. Just think about it. We will be in Aquarius era united one way or another, or we decide to co-create and come to this in a kind form, or something's going to happen with us, and this is when we will be as humanity forced to be united. And what exactly why I decided to make this video? The thing is that each of us has Aquarius in their chart. And so by looking at the placement of the Aquarius in your chart, you can understand what kind of cooperation with the collective your energy is going to experience in this incarnation. Because, for example, 11th house shows your friendship circles like tendencies connected to that placement. But Aquarius shows like your exactly connectedness to the collective energy. So obviously people with Aquarius ascendant, they are actually here to teach humanity of this equality, to navigate the humanity into that direction, because this is their nature. They already having this energy from the past life like accumulated. They understand this vision of being the part of the collective. They are those people who are volunteers, those who are creating different organizations. They're gathering people, they're talking about different very important topics, which is about different rights of people of color, people like women, children, animals. So all of these topics which is important for humanity to be healed, those people are already into that. So they are kind of the guiding light. And people, of course, who has dominant Aquarius energy is kind of the same. So like you are all into alignment when you're having the Aquarius ascendant, or Sun or Moon or Ketu in Aquarius. So this is similar things. When you have Aquarius in the second house, so that means that your values should be focused on the humanity, on the collective, not only on self. Because Capricorn on the ascendant and having Aquarius in the second house, it means the person is very practical, and person is actually career oriented. It's like more about status. But when you have Aquarius in the second house, it means that your values should include the collective in your existence. This is how you will actually prosper in life, because you will earn your money when you are communicating and doing something valuable for the collective. And when you have, for example, Aquarius in the third house, so all of your maybe artistic stuff or things which you are like writing, doing different things connected to books or social media or different things where you can share information with the collective. This is how you are being useful, so you can use your energy into going to that direction. So this is people with Sagittarius ascendant. When you are Scorpio ascendant, you have Aquarius in the fourth house. So it means that on the energy level, in your heart level, you have to learn to kind of be the part of like to heal, to teach humanity to go in the direction of heart connection or understanding your emotions, because Scorpio ascendants, they are very deep. They always understand very deep processes. So having Aquarius in the fourth house, person connects to the humanity through their emotions. So right now, when you will live in this artificial intelligence life, it's very important, like world needs people who have this ability to build heart connection and to open heart and heal heart. So in this direction, what is connected to emotional world? People who have Aquarius in the fifth house, this is connection through art, connection through creativity, and maybe your children will be connected somehow to humanity or will influence humanity somehow. So this is Libra ascendant, the Venus energy, of course, about creativity, because this is like you taking your beauty from the inside and sharing it with the society. When you have Aquarius in the sixth house, so this is a Virgo ascendant, of course, service and healing society, like exactly. Virgo is already the energy of healing and having the humanity energy, the energy of the another people. So find the way how to heal the society in some way. It doesn't mean you have to heal physical body or you have to be in a medical field. You can create your vision of something. For example, I know a person, she is a very good singer and she have been singing since childhood, but she also had a lot of psychological problems and she was healing herself through singing. And so she created the project like psychotherapy through singing. And so she is teaching person living through their emotions during singing. So a kind of unique way of healing people. When you are Leo ascendant, you have Aquarius in your house of partnership. So it's not only partnership, it's also another people. So it's exactly learning to be a strong individual, but being the part of the group. Do not feed your ego. Do it for the humanity. Do it, like, care about others, like lead, but not doing it for self, to feel cool and so and other people think and see you as a center of attention. Lead if you can, but do it for others. It's very different. It sounds very simple, but when your energy literally works in that direction, your life changes because your heart opens. When you are being humble and you're not looking for validation and respect and recognition, you are getting it. That is the point. This is a lesson of Leo energy. When you are trying to force humanity, like opposite from you, seventh house, to force thinking that you are cool and to force them to respect you, you will never get it. Because you think about you. When you will think about them, take care about them, not think about you, they will all recognize you as a leader. This is how the respect will grow. But only when you give up needing it. This is a lesson of Leo right now in this Aquarius era. And when we talk about the Cancer, Cancer has Aquarius in the 8th house. Of course, transformation of the collective, again, through emotions, through caring about society. So it's healing psychological wounds of the collective, because a lot of different problematic stuff going on in the world, and Cancer energy is the energy of the unconditional love. This is the kindness which any artificial intelligence cannot actually replace. And so exactly in the direction of transforming the society. And this transformation can be any kind. You can, for example, be a dancer, but when you are creating, like, for example, the classes for people, or you are making videos about yourself, so you are influencing others to transform themselves through dance, for example, or to heal something about their psychological wounds through the things which you are doing. For Gemini, Aquarius goes to the 9th house. So, of course, Gemini is about information exchange, and Aquarius has this intelligence. So, by having Aquarius in the 9th house, share your knowledge, share your information, write books, write articles, make the world know your wisdom. So share your wisdom with the collective, share your wisdom with the society. That's what this time for you is about. It's not and it not requires some specific topic. You can always share whatever you want, but just use your skills in being communicative, maybe funny, using interesting forms of using words. Maybe it can be when rhymes goes, like poems. So any form of guiding people somewhere, because ninth house is about guiding. And for people with Taurus energy, when you have Aquarius in the 10th house, this is like exactly like focus all your activity in the world for the needs of the humanity. So whatever you are doing, do not focus on what you will get, what you will earn. Focus on what you can provide in the humanity, so you can feel your own value. Because Taurus energy is about self-worth, it's about values you have. And so share with the humanity values you have, and care about humanity in different ways, so that would make you feel kind of fulfilled. Because all of your activity and like actions which everyone see in 10th house kind of connect you to the collective. So just realize that in this era, this is for you to do different volunteering things, or doing like to be the part of any gathering which is trying to do something for the betterment of humanity, something like that. And for Aries ascendant, Aquarius goes in the 11th house, so all of these topics actually, so just merging with the humanity, also building friendships, building these communities, building these circles of people, tribes, organizing people somewhere. Maybe as you Aries people, they are great with physical bodies, so maybe helping the humanity to physically be stronger in different ways. So it's all the topics, like exactly the 11th house, it merges with Aquarius energy. And for people who have Pisces ascendant, they have Aquarius in the 12th house. So Pisces energy is about the connection to the divine, and so heal the humanity by helping them to connect to the divine. Aquarius energy in the subconscious, so your connectedness to the divinity has the path through connecting to society. By connecting to people, by being the part of the society, you are actually going into your own energy of Pisces, of 12th house. So it's like, do not isolate yourself, on the opposite. Communicate, like interact with the world. Interact with the world, this is how your spirituality actually grows and reveals and expands, and help others in their spiritual paths. So maybe this is one of the reasons of your incarnation. When you are Pisces, you have this like great intuition, you have visions in dreams, maybe you're channeling, doing different things like that. Help humanity in that way. Maybe teach them, maybe guide them, maybe just be so kind human with them, so you will open their hearts. So I mean, use your spirituality to connect to humanity, and use humanity to connect to your spirit, because this is like interconnected. Okay, this part we understood. So if you are having Aquarius in some specific house, this is how you actually communicate through that energies with the collective. Now starts the part of this topic which I very excited to share with you, because when I started to see it from this perspective, it kind of started to be more understandable.